link to get on the email list. A weekly email will provide new leads and strategies to be more visible. Get ready to take action in this meeting by creating your powerful introduction and sharing it with us. We have a jam packed agenda and we're only here 30 minutes. First, we're going to do gratitude. Then, you're going to learn the ingredients of the powerful introduction, and they are also in the chat in the clubhouse. Um, and you can take those questions to build out your powerful introduction. Then you're going to hear examples of a powerful introduction from those in the audience, from those on the stage. And then we're going to have our leveraging leads lesson. Okay. And lastly, we're going to have the audience to share their powerful introduction. Daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desires. Thank you so much for joining. I see you, Dr. Lisa. I see you, Vanessa. Thank you so much for joining. And also for those who listen in on the replay, we are in several places. We are streaming to YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, yes, as well as here on Clubhouse. So if you are listening in on any of those other platforms, be sure to let us know. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? Let's begin by Keisha sharing. What are you grateful for, Keisha?
I am grateful that I was able to jump on Marketing After Dark last night. That was amazing. But yeah, it gave me some inspiration this morning. I've been up, I did download it. So the energy is working. The energy is working.
Yeah, I really like Marketing After Dark. I really like the energy of that space, as well as I like the energy of our space. This is I was thinking about when they were talking about the reason that they do it and to be consistent. And I thought that's one thing about us. We're here, we're consistent, and it is, and I am grateful that we understand what we need and we give that to ourselves, and then we allow ourselves to overflow. I think a lot of people are trying to serve those, but they're not operating from them serving themselves and overflowing and inviting people to stand around to get some of this splash. Okay. All right. Dr. Lisa, I see you in the audience. Please share what you're grateful for in the excuse me, in the chat. Would love to hear what you're grateful for. And we're going to now go into the ingredients of the powerful introduction. First, and it's so amazing and important for you to say your name. I had a client, I gave her this opportunity. I asked her to share, who are you? Now, she's been a long time client of mine. And I asked her to just rethink it, and look at that and to put some energy there. And she did. And she said to herself, I changed my name to be called a certain name. And I did that maybe 3 or 4 years ago. But I feel like it's not my name anymore. So I'm going to have people to call me another name. And I said, all right, congratulations that you are now wanting to investigate that and think that through. There are people out there who they were given a name by their parents and it never really fit for them. And this is not about people in the LGBT community. This is everybody. I know a lady who had her name was Tracy, and she just felt like it did not fit her. And it was always a point of contention for her in her life. And so, but she never thought to decide to call herself something else. New people don't know you. So why not say what you want to be called? So first and foremost, the item of the powerful introduction is your name and who you are. My name is Erica, and it means honorable ruler. Or eternal ruler. And I specifically am grateful that that is my name, because I feel as if I am that. But who am I? I have spent time to think that through and understand the pure essence of me that has nothing to do with the role or responsibility. It has everything to do with me really sitting and understanding the characteristics that actually causes me to be the person that is able to serve those who come to work with me or interact with me. Okay, so that's why you will hear as we do our powerful introductions, which is why the powerful introduction is called the powerful introduction, is this part of it, the hook, which is your name and who you are. Okay, then what do you do is the next thing, which would be your title and credentials. Who do you serve, which is your target market? Why do you serve them, which is their pain points? How do you serve them, which is the solution to their problem? What makes you uniquely purposed to serve them, which is usually your story, the story around I would have to say the story of the conflict that moves into you transmuting that particular conflict into who you are now and being able to serve people is your market dominating position. And then who do you want to meet in this meeting? Being very intentional about understanding and saying out loud the particular avatar that you're looking for in the meeting. Wherever you go, having this already in your mind of who you want to meet. And then lastly, how do they connect with you? That is so important. People never really share those parts. We have to ask all the time. You do a wonderful presentation of your introduction, and then it falls flat if you don't tell somebody the address to go to engage with it and engage with you, right? It's like, come to my party. Okay, where's the party? You have to ask them to come somewhere. All right. So that's the ingredients of the powerful introduction. Dr. Lisa is here. We've had some other people stop by. And thank you all for coming by here and listening in for a moment. Dr. Lisa says, good morning, everyone. I'm at the gym this morning, just listening in. Okay. All right. Sounds wonderful. Dr. Lisa is taking care of her body to this morning. Awesome. Thank you for listening in as you go to the gym. All right. So the next thing that we're going to do is have some examples of the powerful introduction. Keisha, please provide. I don't know why I like saying Keisha twice. Anyway. I guess because you're so vast, you're so much, it's like, I don't know. I just have to say Keisha. Anyway, can you give us your powerful introduction?
Good morning. I am the Keisha Johnson. I am loyal, grateful, silly, connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I enjoy meeting people who like to take curated experiences on their vacations. Not your average vacation, but something that is what you've thought of, that is uniquely yours. Not, oh, I just want to go on a cruise. No, I'm talking about what's that experience that's in the back of your mind that needs to come out, that will bring out that little boy or that little girl in you, that make you laugh and make you enjoy yourself and remember what it was like to not be an adult. Hit me up at www.masterpiecevacations.com. We start from there, and I can help you get along your journey.
Amazing, Keisha. Thank you so much for your powerful introduction. I am Erica Kessie, the son of the Thriveverse, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I'm a multifaceted.
There, Erica?
Oh.
It was in my end.
Oh my goodness, it was my end. I'm over here talking. I'm so happy you said that. Oh my goodness. All right. Yes, thank you so much, Keisha, for your powerful introduction. I'm Erica Kessie, the son of the Thriveverse, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I'm a multifaceted leader and mommy. As a therapist and the CEO of Your Goal Concierge, we offer a plethora of options that benefit leaders like our Thrive Oasis experience. This is a time for you to take yourself to a space, for you to create, for you to rest, and for you to reset. Mom leaders are busy doing everything for everybody and may need a space to rediscover herself. If you know a mom leader who needs to sit down and nurture herself, please tell her about our Thrive Oasis experience. And we would love to have her to go to www.thriveoasis.life, and she can learn more about that experience and go ahead and get herself signed up for an onboarding call. Awesome. Those are our powerful introductions. Thank you, Keisha. All right. So now let's go into our leveraging leads lesson. All right. So something that stood out to me, and that so we have someone named Mo that comes through here, right? And he talks about competition, okay? And how you need to know which when you have a SWOT analysis, it's important to know your strengths, weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. And your threats are usually those who are also in the market providing services similar to yours. And then a lot of people say do a competitor's event analysis. So knowing what your competitors are doing. For example, Pepsi knows what Coke is doing, right? They know. They've been watching them. I would say Lyft knows what Uber's doing. They're watching them, right? So it's important for us to know our competitors. But Mo says that he does not think that people should act like we are not in competition with other people. And I'll have to beg to differ. I personally will go to a competitor and ask them, do they want to leverage our audiences in order to create and build something together, or us separately give the people a taste of what we both offer and let them choose, because a lot of people like to compare. So why not do something with your competitor, and then they can, and you bring your A game, and then they can compare and choose. which causes people to move and take an action. So another thing is my daughter watches anime. And in anime, the main character usually has they don't call them a competitor. They call them a rival. Okay. And I actually like that better because a rival is iron sharpening iron situation. Instead of I'm trying to undercut you or those types of things. It's more like I see you and I am proud of you and the experience of you motivates me to be a better me, a rival. So I consider not calling people my competition, but finding specific people who are my rivals. And then we actually can interact with each other and be proud of each other for what we're doing, but we're watching each other and honoring each other at the same time. So that is hello, Lavette. Welcome to Leveraging Leads. Happy to see you. Lavette is amazing. You know, the more that I spend time with her, the more that I just enjoy her so much. We be geeking out on AI. So we just finished the Leveraging Leads lesson, which was about competition versus rivals and how I would rather consider people to be my rivals, where I can stand next to them and it could be more iron sharpen iron situation instead of you're someone I'm fighting against and I want to win over you. Okay. So Keisha, what do you say about this?
So in my financial world, we do tend to have we are very much saturated in life insurance producers, and the difference, like you said, so my competitor is the one that can offer what I offer, right? My rival is the one that's offering what I'm offering, and what's going to set us apart, and I'm gonna stand on this always, is my customer service. So we could be selling the exact same product, doing the exact same thing, building the exact same team. However, she's not gonna outpace me on my customer service. I will up her game on that. And so my rivals, they're not even, my competition doesn't even matter because their product isn't as good. Their customer service is not good. Their payouts are not good. So I can look at them from afar because I know that I can sit down and head to head go against them and can prepare my clients for truly a financial freedom future. You know, so I like that. I like the thought process in that. And you know, I don't need to. I will team up. Actually, this morning got downloaded to do a fall financial fest.
Ooh.
Yeah, girl, I've been up and the spirit's just been talking. I done reached out to a DJ, a food truck. Like, it was like, okay, I don't know where it came from. But the thing of it is that at school, and it could have a lot to do with Nikki when she's talking about tutoring and our children and adult learners and things of that nature. The biggest component in all of that is our culture here in the United States. There's that 1-2% that keep teaching their children about financial literacy and generational wealth. And then it's the 98% that I'm like, I literally read something where BNA is cutting funding for small women, minority businesses. They are removing those small businesses out of BNA's airport because of DEI.
Oh.
Yes. Crazy, right? So now there's a lot of businesses that's going to have to pivot but they wasn't prepared for the pivot. And because we are so busy looking for that funding, we're forgetting to fund our future. So, I mean, the brain is moving today because we're now going to start to see major cuts, and that 2%, 98% divide is we don't see it. We see it on paper as a number, but baby, this thing is going to be huge. And after reading that, I got this idea, and it was like, all right, let's rock and roll. I got to find the location. I got to do all of that. And will I use my competitors to sit in on this? No, because they're not doing right by people. Would I use my rivals?
Yes.
Yeah, they can have a seat at the table because we're doing right by people. We're doing the same thing and helping people. And that's what I do. But once again, she's not going to outpace me in customer service. So,
yes.
So that's my idea. That's my thoughts on that. And I yield the mic.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Keisha. I love what you said. I want to talk to you about what you're going to be doing, because I normally in November do, and I know this is your birthday month, but I normally do a fall leadership festival. And I had decided maybe not to do it because I did not have partners to do it with me. I would love to see, because you said a fall financial festival, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So I would love to see how you can look and see how I did the fall leadership festival, because it had games. Anyway, I don't want to go down the road. We could talk about that and as a collaborative circumstance. But I am so with you on making sure our kids understand, and making sure that people, like a lot of adults, have no idea and could learn a lot of different things that you're sharing with the literacy. But I want to invite Lavette up here to share her powerful introduction and let us hear her beautiful voice, and also have her chime in on this competitors versus rivals. I am inviting you now, Lavette. Okay. All right. So I don't know if you're there, Lavette. If you are, I have invited you up to do your powerful introduction. If you cannot speak, then you can put it in the chat and I will say it out loud. I will, if not, then I can do one that your powerful introduction from me hearing it all the time. Lavette Min is, she's a CEO of Blue Diamond Branding, I believe. Lord, I don't want to get it all messed up, but I know she is AI powered. She is AI powered. Let me see. Okay. Keisha, can you try that? There she is. There you are.
There
yes. Come on up.
It's working now. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning.
We're well. You? Yes. How are you?
Doing good. I'm doing good. Yes, so my name is Lavette Min, brand manager and owner of Blue Diamond Brands, an AI-powered brand management agency, and I help and work with professionals and mental health providers, helping them to build bold and strategic brands. I love the topic you ladies were just speaking on, competitors versus rivals. I've never thought about it in that way. I love how you two broke it down. And when you think about it, I agree. I would rather work with my rivals than my competitors, because you exert so much energy trying to beat out and outdo the competition. But when you can still align with your rivals, we don't have to be best friends, but if we have the same goals, right? And if we're in alignment with, having that end in mind, and we can just work together to get the job done, I would rather focus on that instead of trying to keep up with the competition and outdoing them and one-upping them. So I'm so glad you two broke that down, because I never looked at it.
Girl, it came
and that
from
was very enlightening for me.
Girl, it came from something Mo had been saying. He said that he's looking at his competition and he's coming for him and all of that. And I was like, and then he said his women that he works with don't want to work with their competition, or don't want to even pay attention to their competition. And I'm looking at him like, no, I don't agree with you. I feel like we should know, but I don't want the energy. That energy is not the energy. I have an energy of well-being. And I would rather be interacting with my rivals, right? And how about we build something together? Or I'm just seeing you, and iron sharpens iron, and I grow and change. But the energy of running up against somebody, trying to beat somebody, it's not the way I want to be. That's not how I like to move. So yes, Lavette, I'm so happy you co-signed on that.
Yes. And it was very eye-opening for me, because when I first got on the stage with Mo, so this was like 2 months ago, I shared my story about how I was almost annihilated by a competitor, because when they initially presented themselves as a collaborator, right? And that made me...
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes. Exactly. And that made me lower my defenses. And as soon as I did that, they went in for the kill. So that really did a number on me. It hurt my brand, because since in my mind, we're collaborators, right? Even though we were somewhat in the same space, I didn't look at them as competition. I looked at them as, again, a partner, a collaborator. So they allowed me to leverage their audience, and my audience grew tremendously once I got in front of her audience. And I guess when she was done playing chess with me while I was playing checkers.
Oh, fair word.
Right. That's when she went in for the kill, and it really hurt my brand. And I sat out for a while. I'm just now re-emerging. I know what to do, so I know how to rebuild, but I'm just now kind of coming back out of my shell, because it really did do a number on my emotions, on my feelings, and also on my brand.
Yes.
So because of that, I'm very mindful and methodical and thoughtful about who I align myself with when it comes to business. So thank you so much for having this conversation, because it opened my eyes as to, just being aware of competitors and that competitive side, but not looking at your competitors as a competitor, but just looking for the rivals that you can still align with them and just work to get the job done.
Yes. That is, it just feels that. So I'm all about energy. I'm all about feeling good. And there was, Lavette, we can talk about this situation.
I know, right?
I so much I can say here. Because focusing on the competition, and even focusing on them trying to screw you, or even being, when you are in a space of, oh my goodness, I don't know if somebody's gonna try to take my business or do something like that. That is what's gonna happen, because you're meditating on that to occur. And so, and you said it hurts your feelings. Listen, Lavette, we can talk about it. Okay. So you know what? Let's bring this up to, with the marketing. In the marketing. Because we ain't even got time. We 3 minutes over here. But I wanna make sure I acknowledge Tara's in the house. Baby Tara's in the house. Tara, please provide your powerful introduction, and then we'll end, okay?
All right. Hello, ladies. Good morning, Lavette.
Good morning.
Good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you again.
I'm Tara Payne, a giddy and grateful innovator. I am a skilled and charismatic connector, a breath of fresh air and a beam of light flinging my way. through this beautiful life. And I am the co-founder of Maven's Meet, where Erica and I leverage the powers of connection to help scaling CEOs find their right fit teammate. I know as a solo founder what it's like to try to juggle all the plates, and baby, that ain't where it's at. Get you a team, and don't just get people, get the right people and get us to help you find them. Go to mavensmeet.com so you can learn more. Click on CEO Maven. All right. Have a purposeful and powerful day. I love y'all. I just want to let y'all know that.
I love you. I'm so happy you here. I didn't even expect you being here. That just brightened my day even more. I'm just so happy that you're here, Lavette, too. Oh my goodness. So anyway, you all, create a thriving rest of your day. Bye.